Okay, we'll do.
With your back?
We'll
How
talk
much
about
do
it
you
later.
drive?
Great. Myself and Bruce.
Only standing in the baseline as a young child. Yeah, get a few.
A 6'3" guard, number 15, Reed Shepard. A 6'11" forward, number 10, Jabari Smith. At center, 6'10", number 28, Alfred Chingu. A 6'7" guard, number 1, Amir Thompson. At small forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 8, Antman. Your Houston Rockets head coach is Ina Udoka. Once again, the starters for your Houston Rockets.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Edwards is out there with Dillingham. And it's Levens in at the 3. And for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Shepard out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
Randall left side. From downtown, drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. Jabari Smith picks one up. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Here's Shepard. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Randall. Pass to Reed from 13. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Well, that's what teamwork is all about. Reed sets a selfless screen and ends up getting himself up.
Shepard, the pass to MP. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Randall passes to Levens, and there it is for him.
A nice wrinkle in Randall's game. He can make that crucial extra pass when the opening is there.
And so just over a minute and a half played.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Levens following the score by Houston. Pass to Reed. 6 to shoot. And here's Levens over Green. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Şengün, good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Randall outside. Pass to Dillingham. And a wide open look for Levens. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so Green will bring it up for Houston. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the score by Houston. Randall from outside, and once again off the mark by Minnesota.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Houston moving it around. Thompson outside. Back to Smith. Pass to Shepard. The three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Dillingham. And that time, also a missed shot.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And here's MP for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Şengün with the bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Outside, Reed. In the corner, it's Levens. That 3 off the mark.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Smith checked in for Houston. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Jabari Smith. And then for Minnesota, Phil Berry's checked in for Reed. And Miles McBride subbed in for Edwards. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for the Rockets. Shake Milton comes in for Shepard. There's 1:59 left to play in the first. Pass to McBride. Now Levens over MP. Rebound by Sohan.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Wesley. Now, Stan, there's a lot to like about the versatile game of Jeremy Sohan.
Well, look, Kevin, Jeremy Sohan is a guy that everybody's going to want. Jeremy Sohan can fit in anywhere. He's a great defender. He's got great toughness. He rebounds the ball, and he can pass and handle for a big guy. Who wouldn't want Jeremy Sohan?
Now, here's Levens. Pass to Wesley. Here's McBride. Here's Wesley. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Joe.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And Stan, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
Here's McBride. Pass to Levens. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now, here's Levens. Randall outside. To stop the run. Connects from three-point range. Randall's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Timberwolves. And that does it for the first quarter. Rockets ahead. They lead by 7. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Ellis, and it's Wesley in at the point. Now here's Randall. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Davis is checked in for Minnesota.
Johnny Davis.
Gobert finds Davis. Now Wesley. Still yet to score. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, Gobert with the 7'9" wingspan, making it look simple.
Here's Shepherd. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
A rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Lakers was a man on a mission. He ended up with 44 points, and his shot was on point, especially from downtown and the charity stripe. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Houston. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Oh, that's a monster jam by MP.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Bucket is good.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Thompson passes to Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepard a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
Pass to Gobert. Ball stolen. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Sohan.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Randall following the score by Houston. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Shepard, the pass to Thompson. Sohan with the screen. And Thompson kicks to MP. Gobert with the block.
Stellar defense. Gobert will have him thinking twice about bringing it inside again.
Ellis. And Ellis throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. MP outside. MP nails the triple.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Randall. Levens comes in for Ellis. And Dillingham subbed in for Miles McBride. Here's Dillingham. He's coming off a 19-point game against Memphis.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
Here's Edwards. Got it from 16 feet.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Edwards. Now here's Levens, covered by MP. Here's Dillingham. A three-pointer off the mark.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. The Rockets, number 1.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Now here's Levens. 1:41 left in the first half. Reid misses. Rockets leading by 9. Here's MP. Gobert with the block.
Nice play by Gobert, providing elite rim protection for over a decade.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. MP left side. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Dillingham, covered by Joe. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Rockets have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Now here's Green. He's got 21. And then Smith with the dunk.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
MP with a dish.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 11. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Five on the clock. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Reed. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And so we conclude the first half. Rockets lead by 11. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
37. The Timberwolves, 26.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Houston Rockets.
They're efficient. They play to their strengths. That puts guys in a position to succeed.
Yeah, they take shots they feel confident about. If they don't feel confident, they make the next pass.
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters.
Certain to be a highlight of All-Star Weekend. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in a second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape was just destroying the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Thompson is out there with Shepard. And it's MP in at the 3 slot. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Levens. Defense is right there. Great open look there. Levens got his second basket of the game.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Drills it from outside. MP's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Ali LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back to you guys.
He is clearly on the rise. Thank you, Allie. Randall no good. Houston leading by 16. Driving in. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And this game has MP's fingerprints all over it. He is really cooking.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Edwards. Reed with a screen on Thompson. Edwards can't hit.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And Şengün throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Now here's Randall. 9 points in the game so far. To end the run. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Smith for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And the Rockets making a change here. Sohan's checked in. We've got a chance now to see how the starters and the bench match up scoring-wise tonight for Houston. Outside, Reed. Pass to Levens. And it's blocked by Şengün.
And Şengün got himself in great position, used that length to deny him at the rim.
Green dishes to Thompson. Houston moving it around. And it's Sohan missing. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And MP throws it down.
MP on a mission there to get to the bucket.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Levens off target from three-point range.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Davis, the pass to Edwards. Over Green. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, on-court spots filled by Edwards and Randall. Miles McBride out there with Davis, and it's Gobert in at the center. And Minnesota has possession following the score by Houston. McBride with the ball. 5 to shoot. Randall no good.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Green passes to Şengün. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Ellis is checked in for Davis. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with the headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to Randall. Gobert against MP. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Randall. Randall's got his 7th assist in the game. Houston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Shepard, the pass to Green. And here's Thompson. Thompson off the pick from Green. And Thompson kicks to MP. The Rockets with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. McBride passes to Randall. Looking to end his cold spell. Nice jump shot. Good.
Well, in addition to his low post scoring, Randall is also dangerous from the mid-range. Nice looking Jay there.
Here's Shepard. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. McBride finds Edwards. Back to Ellis. Puts it up from 15. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. Green, the pass to Şengün. And the shot goes in.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now McBride. Randall outside. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Green's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. There's the drive, the dunk, and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Julius Randle picks one up. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Well, Randall is a problem inside. He has so many ways he can beat you down there.
Milton looking around, down low, stolen by Reed. Over in the corner, Edwards. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Now, here's Milton. He's tightly guarded. Randall against Green. MP sets the screen for Smith. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 6th assist on the night. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Rockets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by MP. In the corner, it's Levens. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. The putback, Reed with the rebound. Here's Gillingham. So we see Houston taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.